What's up, everybody? Papa Boostif here. Today, we're gonna do something special. We're gonna start something special, a new journey for me, a challenge that I give myself. Um, I wanted to have a discussion at least with one person of each country, and we're starting today. We have Bitupan from India. How are you?
I am good. Thank you very much for inviting. I'm really honored.
Hey, seriously, thank you for your time. I'm so happy to be there with you today. I hope you're gonna enjoy the discussion, and I hope everybody's gonna enjoy it. So, yeah, thank you for your time. And the first question I like to ask people, actually, I think that every person is a book that that deserves to be known. So, if your life was a book, uh, what would be the title right now, and why?
Okay, so if my life was a book, I think the title would be Transformation.
Okay.
Transformation will be the title, yes. The reason is that the personal transformation has been a very significant thing in my life. I was completely different till the age of around 30, 31. I am almost 36 now. So till the age of 30, 31, I was completely different. In the last 4 to 5 years, I have transformed a lot.
Okay.
Mostly mental transformation, but on the physical world also, I am slowly seeing the transformation. It is about what I think, how I react to things, how I perceive other things. So I started focusing more on my personal growth.
Okay.
Earlier, I did not even know what does that personal growth mean.
When did
What
you
does self
start to
growth
know it?
mean?
When you learn that that personal growth exists?
Okay, that was almost 4.5 years ago.
Okay, okay, nice. And
Yes.
how did it goes? How it happens?
It's really, I really feel that, I feel like there was a different person before. Now I am a different person. If I see my old pictures, I think like that is a different version of me, not the same me.
Okay,
And I think everybody should also, those who are listening, those who are thinking that, what does that personal growth even mean? Then
yeah,
you should definitely go to Google or YouTube and type some personal, see some personal growth videos. Because it is very important that we keep growing, we keep learning. My perception was that learning was only till college and school, but
okay.
I was completely wrong. The real learning starts now when we start focusing on ourselves and our growth.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, and it's funny because it's something we're talking a lot in Quebec right now. The education, and we always think like that education is just school, but it's not just school. You have
Of
to
course, yeah.
you can learn from everywhere, anywhere, at any time. And I think that we have to get this mindset. I don't know what you think about it.
Yes, yes. Education is important to get a
Yeah, it
job,
is.
to interact on a daily basis, or to at least for the economy that you are living in. Education is important, but
Yeah,
more than that, if you want to grow in life and be successful in all areas of life, then you have to work on your personal growth.
yeah. I'm so. Yeah, I think the same actually. If we go a little bit, we're gonna talk about it for sure. If you go a little bit when you were younger, who are you and what did you want to be at that time?
Okay, I wanted to be actually not just one. I did not have just one dream. At different phases of my life, I wanted to be different things.
Okay.
I was much into music before when I was young. There's an instrument called tabla, if you know, that is an Indian instrument. It is just like drums. You play that with your fingers. Okay,
Oh,
you find it only in Indian and other Indian subcontinent countries.
okay.
So I used to play that music, and then I also used to play drums. You know drums, right? So I used to
Yeah, of
play drums.
course. Yeah.
So I was a musician. So
Okay.
I wanted to be first before even learning music. I wanted to be a singer. I would
Okay.
practice a lot of singing, and I was not a good singer, but somehow I managed, and I have performed in some school stages on stages in school and colleges also. But then again, from music, I shifted to sorry, from singing, I shifted to music. Then I wanted to become a musician,
Okay.
and I wanted to be a musician for a long time. Then I grew up, and by the age of 20 to 23, I realized that just following passion is also good, but just following a passion which is not earning any money is not enough because I have to pay my bills. I'm growing up right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I started
Unfortunately.
working. Yeah. I started walking. Then there was a walk phase of my life where music was just going on side by side. Then later I got interested in fitness. I do yoga. I
Okay.
can do some of the toughest yoga poses, even though I'm not professionally trained, but I have learned yoga myself.
Oh,
I wanted to
you
be a
did it by yourself. That's nice.
yes, yes, everything
You
by
were
YouTube.
looking at videos and reading about it, or yeah.
Yes, yes, reading and seeing videos both. Uh,
Okay.
I don't know elaborate much on this, but just to tell you that about yoga, or especially about yoga. Yoga is not just the physical exercise; it's a complete lifestyle. So it's more about reading about yoga than just watching some physical exercise.
Yeah, I think it's a mindset as well. Huh? Is that it? I don't really read on that, but I think yeah. So what happened? What happened? So you get in touch with yoga first time?
So initially, I did not have much idea. I was just fond of the exercises. I
Okay.
tried doing headstand. Headstand, right? So headstand is a very difficult posture. If you just move your leg a little on a headstand position, you may fall down. Just managing a headstand position itself is difficult. But I was
Okay.
so crazy, I could move my legs. Forget about moving my legs. Abs crunches. It's an exercise for the abs. I could
Yeah.
do abs crunches on a headstand position. It's like this, and then I would do like this. Abs crunches. My legs would go up and down, up and down.
Okay.
I did not one, not two. I did 100 abs crunches, and I did a record also in India Book of Records for doing that.
Wow.
So I'm a record holder here. Yeah. So what was the question? Yeah, first phase was then singing, then drumming, then the yoga phase. I do yoga, and I take care of my health. I take care of my mind, body, and all. I still do coaching also, health and wellness coaching.
Okay.
But more than that, yeah, more than that, I am focused on entrepreneurship right now. An entrepreneur as well. I have a company called 28 Credentials of Entrepreneur. It's a Malaysian registered company, and me and the founder is from Malaysia, and I'm a co-founder of that company. So I'm more of an entrepreneur right now,
Okay. Awesome.
but still I do take care of fitness, and I know sometimes I keep posting my exercise pictures.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you still like doing you have passion and stuff like that, but you're working more like an entrepreneur right now. But you still do your passion, and I think it's one of the best thing you have to do. So that's a good
multitasking.
thing. If we go more when you if you we continue with your journey when you were younger, um, is there something you would have done differently?
When I was younger, would I have done something
Yeah,
differently?
when you were younger.
Uh, okay, I think there are so many things actually. If I really have to dig out, but one thing I would have done differently is that honestly, I wouldn't have spent much time on my music. Honestly, uh,
Okay,
it was my passion, but I've spent some amount of my time, especially on drumming. Okay,
okay.
when I was a drummer, I was a drummer. I mean, not full time drummer. I was working in corporate, but at the same time, I was a drummer. I used to play with different bands. I was associated with 4 different bands.
Oh
Okay,
wow,
yes, yes, I enjoyed that
excellent.
moment that time, but I was more focused on the drumming. I think that I would have reduced my drumming passion by 50%, and also would have focused on something else.
Okay,
It's not that I regret about it so much, but I think since you asked the question, that is one thing that I would have changed
yeah.
as a child.
Okay,
And
that's interesting that you are proud of when you were younger. Something you did, you are proud of.
yes, I'm proud of many things about myself. First is that, as I said, I do yoga and I'm a fitness expert. I did India Book of Records. I was not the same when I was young.
Okay.
I was suffering from depression when I was
Oh,
young. And
okay.
OCD, what is OCD? Obsessive compulsive disorder.
No.
It's a mental disorder. It's not a serious disorder. Many people have this. It is called obsessive compulsive disorder. It
Oh
means
yeah.
that
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But
uh, I,
you can explain it. But yeah.
okay, for the audience, it may be a little difficult to understand, but try to understand what do I mean by this. It is that you make some assumption by yourself, some conclusion by yourself, and then you just want to see. You are obsessed to see it like that. For example, uh, some people just make an assumption that everything is dirty. Okay, so whenever they touch something, they feel like washing their hands again and again. So they have the habit of washing their hands again and again. Maybe they wash their hands 20 times, 30 times, even though it does not make sense. They are obsessed with it.
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
people have this
exactly.
obsession. Let's say they close the door. They would want to confirm again and again whether they have closed the door or not. It is just an obsession. It does not make any sense. They already know that the door has been closed. So
And
these
they
are
know
some
that
kind
it
of
doesn't
obsession.
make sense, I guess.
For me, my obsession was that my both hands and my both legs are equal for me. I don't want to give preference to any of this.
Okay?
I know it may be sounding something awkward, but that is what it is.
No,
I
no.
wanted to give preference. Okay. For example, if I go down or go up on a stairs, instead of walking like this, I would jump like this.
Okay.
And that was I'm talking about as a child. Okay, I was suffering from it from my sixth standard till 10th standard when I was in my school. Okay, I
Okay.
would jump like this and go. And if I touch something, let's say I touch my phone with my right hand, I will also feel like touching with my left hand because why would I give preference to my right hand only? Both my hands are equal.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
just an
yeah, yeah.
obsession. Are
Yeah,
you
I know
getting?
what
It's
you
just an
mean.
obsession. And I used to like things synchronized in a synchronized way. For me, both my right and left are equal. Let's say there are pens. This is a pen. There are 4, 5 pens kept on the table. I don't like to see the pens kept in an unorganized fashion. I would keep them in a proper parallel format. I just
Already,
want
yeah.
to see, yeah, see like
Oh,
that.
are
So
you
that
still
was my
like that?
obsession. No, no, no. It has gone completely gone.
Okay,
But I
completely.
quit. Yes, yes, completely gone now. So I'm fine with everything. But that time, what happened was that as a child, if
Yeah,
you watch a child who is studying in school, he's in the sixth standard or seventh standard. If you watch him jumping like this on the stairs, you wouldn't know that he has some issues. You would just think that he is just a child and he is playing on the stairs. Wouldn't you
yeah.
think like that? So nobody could figure it out, neither my parents or anybody else or any. And to be honestly, I myself did not know that I had OCD, and at the same time, I was also depressed. I was suffering from depression, and
At what age?
same time, both depression and OCD started at the same
Wow,
time,
it's
both
so young to
together.
get in depression.
Yes, and if
Wow.
let's say, as I said, I was compulsed with obsessed with something. If I'm not able to, let's say the pens are kept on the table, if I'm not able to keep that, I'll get depressed.
Oh my
if
God.
if I'm not able to
Okay.
touch something with my both my hands, I would get depressed. And
So
this
you,
depression is different. Okay, there was a hollowness from inside. I would feel like something is not right from inside, but I wouldn't be able to explain to anybody. And this is different from sadness. Many people confuse between different depression and sadness. The
yeah,
sadness is different. Let's say I fail in an exam, that is sadness. Okay, there is a reason why I'm sad. Let's say somebody breaks up with their girlfriend, boyfriend, it's a
yeah,
sadness.
yeah,
Somebody fails in an interview, it's a sadness. Depression is I'm sad without any reason. There's no reason why I'm sad.
yeah. You can't find
Mm.
it. Like you're thinking about it, but you don't find it. Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what happened? But when I grew up, that time there was no internet. I don't even know what does that depression and OCD
Yeah,
mean. When I grew up, I was around the age of 22, 23. By that time, internet came up, and one of my friend was talking to somebody else about OCD. Then I overheard him. He was saying, this person has OCD. I said, what does that OCD mean? Then he briefly explained, OCD means this. Then I explored more. I had the access of internet by this time. I explored more about OCD on internet. And that is when I realized that I myself had OCD and depression when I was a child. And I fought it and I got out of it without even knowing the names that this is called OCD and this is
wow,
called depression.
that's something.
Okay, so what was the question? Are you proud of something? Yeah, that was the question,
Yeah.
main question. Yes,
So
I'm proud of myself that I came out of depression and OCD as a child. I fought with it and I came out of it. I'm proud of it.
yeah, of course, you have to be proud of that. That's a good thing. If congratulations for it.
Yeah,
and
thank you.
also that's a question more for your life in general. I like to ask that question because we all get inspired by people, right? But we don't think really about us. And I would like to know what inspire you from yourself.
What is the inspiration about me from myself? Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, I think I have uh, two of the things that are very good about myself, which I think and other people also say that I am good about myself with that.
Okay.
One is discipline. Okay,
Discipline.
discipline is what inspired about myself. Yes, I am extremely disciplined person. And it is discipline is not to see. I enjoy discipline. I'll
Yeah,
explain
okay.
what
Yeah,
do I mean by I enjoy
it's not
discipline. Okay.
hard for you. Like you enjoy doing it.
Yes, this is. I'll explain the concept, then you will have a oh moment. Okay, let me explain what do I mean by enjoy discipline. See, having the right. Let's say somebody is trying to lose weight. Okay,
Yeah,
having the right food on going to the gym is a discipline, isn't it? Getting the right nutrition and going to the gym is a discipline. They
yeah,
don't really enjoy the process. What they enjoy is the outcome of it, isn't
yeah.
it?
It's true.
Somebody is for an interview, he does not really enjoy. Sorry, somebody has an exam, he doesn't really enjoy studying. What he enjoys is the outcome of studying, the result that this is going to get. The result that you are going to get by going to the gym on time and eating on time is what you enjoy. You don't really enjoy the process. I'm a person, I enjoy the process of
Okay.
being disciplined.
Wow,
Okay.
this is so important what you're saying right now. Seriously.
Yeah, I enjoy being on time, not because I feel that the other person may get hurt. I enjoy because I want to be on time. Nobody tells me to be on time.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's yours to
I
be in time.
I have my own notebook where I write down everything, the tasks to be done every day.
I'm doing
Nobody's
the same. That's
monitoring me. Yeah, nobody's telling me I should to do this task and in a disciplined way. I'm doing it for myself because I enjoy myself doing it. So
wow.
that is what inspires me. I think discipline is very important. Everybody should have discipline because there are books written on it that you are an outcome of your habits.
Okay. Yeah.
Your habits are good, you get good results.
Yeah, you're
That's
so right. I'm so yeah, yeah, exactly. And if we're talking more about your life right now, your actual life. What who are you? What are you doing right now? Like, what's your project and what are you working on and stuff?
okay. So currently, I'm the co-founder of an organization
Mhm.
called 28 Credentials of Entrepreneur. It's a Malaysian registered company, as I mentioned some time back. It's a
Yeah.
Malaysian registered company, and it's a community of entrepreneurs and professionals across the globe. We have members from 90 countries.
Wow.
So it's a networking platform. At the same time, it is also a book. It means that all the members who are our members, we featured their 28 self-written codes on our book. Okay. And we published these books. There are volumes of books. We published them in different countries. The
Okay.
first volume was launched in Dubai this year, and the next volume is going to be launched in Africa, in Ghana. And then every 3 to 4 months, we will have one such event in different countries, different parts of the world. So I
Wow.
am completely full time involved with this organization right now. So our next event is coming up, which is in Ghana on November 6th in Africa. Then we'll have in different countries. So I'll be traveling to all the different countries. I am completely occupied with this project right now. And also, I used to teach, do coaching, online coaching for health and wellness. I still do, but not professionally. Somebody just wants some support from me, I do that, but not in a professional way.
Okay. Wow. You're occupied, huh? You have a lot of stuff to do.
Yes, yes, I
um,
am.
what would be one of your strength and how you use it, like in your advantage?
One strength would be empathy skills.
Okay.
There are different skills. One is my empathy skill. So,
Human skill.
what is
That's true.
empathy? Yeah, understanding somebody and some situation from their perspective. That is what I have,
Okay.
and that skill is very important, not just for a normal life, but for all segments. For example, especially in entrepreneurship,
Yeah.
as entrepreneurs, we should understand. It's very simple, right? We should make products, we should make services what people want, not what we like, what others like,
Yeah.
right? It is a very important skill, and so I am using this skill and this strength in my business and in my all other work. So that is one thing, and the other one is equanimity. That is, I am always calm and composed when there is a very difficult situation, or even when there is a very exciting situation. I
Okay.
try to be calm and composed, but I was not like that. Okay, even though I'm
You
proud
work on
of
it.
these skills right now, I was not like that before. If you had asked me 4 years, 5 years back, I would have been reacting to everything. Now I don't react much. I take a break of 1 or 2 seconds before reacting to something. I am calm and composed in most of the things. So that is one skill and strength
Okay,
that I have.
that's awesome, and I'm guessing you worked on that, so it's not just happened like that.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
have to work a lot. It is like driving. To be a better driver, you have to keep driving. So
exactly,
to to
exactly.
to get these skills, you have to keep using these skills.
Yeah, yeah, it's so true. And do you have a point you want to improve, and you know how you can improve it, like something you want to improve in your life?
Okay, some things that I can improve. There are so many ways actually.
Hmm.
Um, mm, I think I can improve in everything that I do. What I mean by this is that, as I said, I have a good skill of empathy and
Yeah.
equanimity, but that does not mean that I'm perfect. I can still improve a little bit of more on this, right? Uh, uh, Another things that I can improve is probably uh, my communication skill. Okay,
Okay.
maybe yeah, because even though it is, I am not saying it is bad, but my mother tongue, my first language is different. Okay, that is from my country where I belong to. It's a multi-language lingual country. We have many languages here, and my language is Assamese,
Okay.
which I speak with my family. Then
Okay.
we have another language we use in other parts of India, which is Hindi. And then we have another language which we use internationally, that is English, that I'm talking right now.
Yeah.
The problem with, not a problem, but there is one thing that is there with our languages, that is Assamese, is that there are few letters which are not available that is there in the other two languages, English and Hindi. Just to give an example,
Yeah.
the sound cha, okay? Cha is a sound, right? And ta is a sound, cha and ta. These sounds are not there in our language at all.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah. Actually.
so I have actually improved on my communication skill a lot, my language, but it was not really good before, and I think that is one area which I can improve much more.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's something we can improve all the time. Like you said, like if we want to evolve, you have to keep to practice it all the time. I mean, like to talk and like you're doing right now, I guess.
I'm doing it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So
An experience, a bit of knowledge, or something of yours to beg to others that really makes you vibrate. What would it be?
if I have some knowledge that I can
Yeah,
get to
yeah,
others,
yes, yeah, exactly. Like one thing you learn that you really want to beg to people. What would it
I
be?
want to give to explain to people. Is that what you are
Yeah,
asking?
exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, recently, as I said, there has been a transformation. I have learned many new things in the last 4 5 years.
Okay.
Uh, One thing I would say is that people should definitely learn how to, they should understand about their mind, the mind. Okay, they should really read a lot and understand about the mind. That is very important. I have learned a lot that, this mind is a supercomputer,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
this
it is.
supercomputer is running our life.
Yeah.
This is what I have understood. I did not know how to use the mind before. I still do not know. I'm still learning. And
Yeah, we're always learning anyway.
honestly, most people, yeah, almost most of the people, they do not know how to use their mind completely. But I think that is very important because that is creating our life. So this is what I have learned. I have studied a lot about the mind and how it works, how it behaves, how it decides things. So I would request people that read about the mind, listen to talks like we are talking right now. Whoever is listening, maybe he or she is understanding something, but there are
Yeah.
so many other talks available. Keep listening to such talks and learn. Keep
No,
learning.
yeah,
That
exactly.
is
That's kind of why I'm doing that right now, like talking to people, because I think we can learn from each another, and it doesn't really mean that you're younger than another person that you cannot teach something. So yeah, you're really right about it. Um,
yes.
Now let's talk a little bit more about your origin, your country, and your culture. That's one of the reasons we're here today. So you talked a little bit about it already, but what is the first language you talking?
Okay, that is Assamese. So
Yeah,
you asked about the country and you said what? Country, culture. You said culture, is it?
yeah.
Okay, country and culture. Okay, so the language is Assamese that we speak here. Okay, so about my country, let me tell you. Have you been to India by any chance before? No,
I
right?
never. I want to go. I never traveled yet. I just stayed in Canada for all my life, but I will
Oh,
travel for sure.
yeah, yeah. You should definitely come. Let me tell you, it is the most unique country that you will find. Okay, it is completely diverse,
Okay.
very diverse country. Okay, especially if you are from Canada, you will see completely opposite of Canada. The one main reason it is opposite of Canada is that Canada has very less population. Here, it is one of the it is the second most populous country in the world after China. Population is one thing. It is very diverse. You have diversity of food, language, culture everywhere. Diversity in language, dialects. Not just language, there are dialects as well. Then it is said that every 10 kilometers you travel in India, you have a different food here.
Already.
And this country has is divided into states. There are 29 states at the moment. States, okay? It means that the country is divided, just like United States.
Yeah.
US has 50 countries. So this
Yeah.
country also has states. And these states are mostly divided in terms of language and some in terms of
Really?
culture as well. Yes.
They're all divided by language, by different language.
Yes. By different languages and some by cultures as well.
Okay. Okay. Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, and where you are right now, what are the tradition, music, arts, monuments, maybe important places?
Yes. Okay. About the culture here where I'm living. So before that, let me tell you, as I said, I know 29 states. So I live in, again, you can divide it into region also. Okay. North India, South India,
Okay.
okay, West India. And if you see the map of India, there is not really East, but there is Northeast. There are
Okay.
four corners of the country, North,
Okay.
South, West, and Northeast. I belong to the Northeast part of the region.
Okay.
Okay. And the state name of the state is called Assam. It's
Hmm.
called Assam. Okay, so this is people usually say that northeast part of the region is one of the most beautiful. It is not much developed compared to other parts of the country. It's not much developed, but it is
Okay.
very beautiful in terms of tourism. People come here from all parts of the country to see the tourist places here. And again, just this northeastern part of the country itself is again completely diverse. You get multiple languages here, multiple cultures here.
Oh,
Okay,
really? Yeah. And
and the
what do you
state
like the most from there?
from
You-
my state, there's
Yeah.
so many things. The people are good. First of all, when you have the same language and same culture, the people understand more here. Okay, and what I like about most about here compared to other states is that people are very talented here. You find
Okay.
a lot of musicians from northeastern part of India, and people who are into arts and sports. You find them in northeastern part of India, and this is honestly true, and that is what I like about my state here.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yes.
And would you have something like a message that you would like to share to other countries in the world if they listen to you right now, like the other country?
Okay, that's a huge task to as a very person sitting in one corner of the country and one corner of the globe and giving a message to all the countries. But what you said, you one message to other countries, right? I think from the perspective of my country,
Oh
seeing
yeah.
that I'm from a different country and my message is to other countries is that learn to live in a diversified world, okay, in a diverse culture. Learn to live friendly, in a friendly way, in a diverse nature, because that is what we have been doing in India.
Okay.
Okay? We have people from all types of skin. We have blacks here, whites, browns. We have people from all status of life. We have very poor people here, very rich people here. But people are living here happily. We are diverse. We see diversity everywhere. And in many countries, the diversity is not seen much. And that is where problem starts. I think that is one message that I would like to give to everybody, that
Okay.
learn to live in a diverse world, because the world is diverse. You get you cannot expect everybody to be just like you.
No, you
And there
don't
is the
have.
beauty. There is the
Yeah,
beauty. Right?
exactly.
What if all the cars in the world were same and all the mobile phone were same? We wouldn't enjoy, right? Just because there are different types of mobile phones right now, different types of cars. That is why we enjoy buying a different car, different phone. So
Yeah, it's
yeah,
true.
that is my message. Mhm.
Yeah, that's an awesome message. It's a peace message. I like it.
Thank
That
you.
talked to me a lot. If we're going more about your future, if we go a little bit in the future, actually, what would be your craziest dream? Like the thing you really want to happen, like the big dream.
Big dream. Okay. Craziest dream and big dream. One is okay. It is not a big dream, but it is one of the craziest dream for me.
Yeah.
Okay, which is I want to do skydiving.
Oh,
Okay, I
nice.
want to. There is one more. There is one more dream. I'll tell you. First, I want to do skydiving. It is,
Okay.
as I said, it is not a big dream, but it is a crazy dream for me, especially for me because I'm very, very scared of height.
Okay.
Okay, and still I want to do skydiving. And that is why I want to do, and I will do it. Maybe in the next 1 or 2 years, I'll definitely do it, and I'll do it multiple times. I have imagined skydiving a lot of times in my mind, and this
Okay.
is just going to be in my reality. And big dream would be uh, I want to make. I don't know how it is possible, but I I have a problem with the pharmaceutical industry across the world, all
Okay.
the healthcare industry, where they are making it too complicated to take care of the human body. And honestly, it is not that complicated because the pharmaceutical companies have to make money by selling drugs. So they have made it too complicated, and that is what people are not understanding. My dream is to make people understand and make all people self healers. Self
Okay.
healers means they can heal their
Yeah.
body by themselves by learning about it.
Wow. It
Okay.
would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
is
like that.
one.
And for the skydiving, when you're gonna do it, I want a video of that.
Yes, yes, sure. If not me, if not during my lifetime also, but that's why I said it's a big dream, even if it's not in my lifetime also, but I want to see that, humanity becomes, that is how we have been, these hospitals and all these expensive drugs were not there from thousands of years. They have come right now. People have already knew how to take care of their own health by through the nature. That is what I want to teach people. If not
Yeah.
me, then somebody else can teach. Maybe I can teach other people who can then pass on these knowledge to other people.
Wow.
Because there is a lot of suffering, honestly. Because
Yeah.
people are getting a lot of diseases nowadays, diabetes, thyroid, lifestyle diseases. There is a lot of suffering.
There
So
is
I
a
just
lot.
want to
Yeah.
end suffering in a way. Mhm.
So that's a very good dream. I like that. It's a good message at the same time. You're really a positive person. I like it.
Thank you.
um, in conclusion, I like to ask that question also to people. I know it's kind of weird, but at the same time, I think it's a question that makes people think about it really. So, what would people say about you at your funeral?
Okay, when I die, what will people say
Yeah.
about me?
What would what would you like people to say about you? Yeah.
Okay, what would I like people to say about me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, they should say, or they would say rather, he was different.
Okay.
He was different. That's what people would say. Especially, honestly speaking, if my my friends, childhood friends, the people, friends who have been there with me since my school days and all, they keep telling me most of the time that I am very different. I have always been a different
Okay.
person altogether. But now, the more people know me, they will realize that I am actually unique. Everybody is unique, but I am kind of little more unique than most of the people. So they would
Okay.
say that, okay, he was really a different person.
And you did a lot of transformation, like you said.
Yes, yes, that is also a reason as I have transformed in the
Wow.
last 4 5 years. Yeah.
That's it. That's awesome, and I hope people will say that. um, to finish, do you have a person that you're grateful for, and what message, positive message, would you like to say to that person?
Actually, I'm grateful for everybody right now,
Oh, nice.
whoever is there. Yeah, that's a good question. I would say I am most grateful for those people actually who have done something bad to me.
Okay. Wow.
I'm grateful for them.
Wow.
Okay, the
Yeah.
people who haven't done anything bad to me haven't taught me anything, but these set of people who have done bad to me have taught me and made me tougher.
It's so
Uh,
deep. It's so wow. It's but
yeah,
you're
I'm
it's
actually
true.
honestly, and I'm not kidding. I honestly mean it because I do this self-reflection sometimes. Okay,
Yeah.
about different situations in the past that have happened that made me tougher. Just think about it. Again, everybody who is listening, just think about it. Okay, haven't you become more tougher from a negative situation or some big problem that happened in your life? And those things actually, they look like problem only during those times, and those people or those situations look like problems only during those times. Now when I think about it and I reflect, I feel like laughing,
Yeah.
and I'm sure everybody will have the same experience. Those will become dinner table conversations, right? Oh, you know what happened, this person did that to me, or I failed in an exam, ha ha ha, they'll start laughing, right?
Yeah.
So I think I have, so everybody have, I also have so many of such dinner table conversations which were very negative, and those made me tougher.
Okay,
And
cool.
I think
Wow.
I can be so much grateful for them, right?
Yeah, of course, we have to be grateful for that. So yeah, that's a good message. Thanks.
Thank you.
Actually, it's the end. So I would like to thank you again for that.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for your time. Thank you for coming, talking with me. I hope you enjoy it.
Yes, yes, I really enjoyed, and your questions were very nice. It pushed me, think very much like what would people say during the funeral. That is a very good question,
Yeah,
and
thank
thanks for
you.
all these beautiful questions. I always like it when people ask this kind of questions instead of just a simple flow. So
Oh,
thank you
thank
very
you,
much.
thank you, and I'm happy that you like it because I like to make people think actually. So that's kind of why I'm doing it also. So yeah, so thank you to help me in my challenge to get one person from each country.
So thank you very much. I'm really honored. Thank you.
Thank you to you, and have a good day.